Hey guys, in today's video, we are going to literally we're gonna do something very exciting. We're gonna literally play a game about, okay, let me go back. So currently, we all like doors, and doors is gonna might there's a chance it's gonna have an update on November 15th, and to me it's November 14th, and the Halloween event is ending on November 5th, so we'll have an update on November 5th. We don't know what it is, but we think it's gonna be a modifiers update, and we're gonna watch a video and play a video about this. So let's get right into it.
It is coming, and by it, I mean the next Doors update. Hello everyone, and welcome to another segment of Doors Update News, the only place where you can learn about future content coming to the game in an unnecessary amount of detail. You see, contrary to the other episodes of this mini-series, I won't be discussing features that will come way into the game's future today. But rather, I'll explain features coming in the very next update, which, believe it or not, is theorized to come very soon. This new update is going to add a bunch of modifiers to the game, mainly centered around Floor 2. So, in this video, I'll be explaining everything you need to know about this update, including not only all of the new confirmed modifiers, but as well as a suspected release date for the update. So with all of that being said, let's begin. Alright, so we've known that the next update after Floor 2 was going to be a modifiers update, given how not only was it stated in the actual game, but the developers mentioned it numerous times. It would kind of be like when modifiers were originally first released over a year ago. Now, the first thing I would like to discuss are all of the confirmed new modifiers, and there are a lot. I'm actually quite surprised that the developers were so open with communicating so many new features, as they typically like to keep updates a secret until they are officially released.
Yeah, he is right, because he like to surprise us, but not this update, not this modifiers update.
Now, as I had stated, there are a whole lot of modifiers that were confirmed, and so I'll be going through them rather quickly, so let's get into it. First, there's a modifier which...
Oh yeah, and at the end of this video, in the game we're gonna play, we're gonna see which modifiers is gonna be a maybe, a no, or a yes.
Makes Dread more challenging, as it is theorized the modifier would not only make them move faster, but they will also spawn earlier. Second, there's a modifier which makes Giggles more challenging, as it is believed that they would now be able to spawn in the hotel. Third, there's a modifier which allows you to play the very first build of the game, in its stage before the hotel.
Yeah, I really want this one to be in here already, because also you can also find Window, but it's just going to be very rare. We can find him, but it's just rare. Like, you have to activate this modifier to find him, and yeah, so...
It is likely this modifier would kind of be like the super hard mode one, where your stats can neither increase or decrease because of how old the build of the game is. Fourth, there's a modifier which allows backdoor entities to spawn in the hotel and the mines. This would kind of be like the Room for More modifier, which allows rooms entities to spawn anywhere, only this time the entities will be from another subfloor. Moving on, the developers also revealed this image, which tells us two other modifiers that will be added to the game. For one, given how the backdoor timer appears on this hotel door, one of the new modifiers will be that haste and timer levers will now spawn in the hotel. This was also confirmed by the developers in another message. Additionally, given how a fire damp warning sign is also seen on the door, and how fire damp gas can be seen leaking out from under the door, another new modifier will allow fire damp rooms to spawn in the hotel. Now, the next few modifiers will be confusing, so strap in. Essentially, 3 out of these 4 modifiers will be added to the game, whereas 1 won't. We don't know which 3 though.
Okay, so I'll read them to you, even though he's gonna actually do it. Still, small lungs, less time without breathing and water orgasms. Smelly, more gassy, infested. Eggs and gloom bats in hotel. Small hints, less inventory space. And he'll tell you the rest about this.
though. So the following all could be added to the game with the exception of one. The first possible modifier makes it so you will die quicker in fire damp rooms if you stay in them for too long. The second possible modifier makes it so more fire damp rooms spawn overall. The third possible modifier makes it so gloom bats and their eggs can spawn in the hotel. And the fourth possible modifier makes it so your overall inventory space is reduced. Again, only 3 out of these 4 modifiers will be added, so don't be shocked if you don't see one of them in the game. Finally, the last new modifier that will be added to the game isn't exactly a modifier. Essentially, recently it was leaked that an admin panel game pass which allows you to
An admin panel? I can't wait for this admin panel, guys. Enable cheats, spawn entities and tools. Mess with stats, troll your friends, and more. Yeah, but no rift, no badges, and no gold. So, well, not really gold, but like nods.
spawn entities and mess with player stats would be coming to the game, and this game pass functions similarly to a modifier. Now, the legitimacy of this leak was always questionable. However, it seems that the developers actually confirmed it was real. When asked whether or not an admin panel will come to the game, the developers simply smiled, which implies that it probably will. That isn't all though, as 2 removed modifiers may also return in the update. You see, when Floor 2 was released, 2 modifiers were actually cut from the game, those being the April Fool's 2024 and Roundabout modifiers. I'm unsure why the April Fool's one was removed, but I do know that it was confirmed by the developers to come back in the next update.
I never got to play that, guys. I never played Doors when that update came out, and I beat Doors when Floor 2 was released. So.
The Roundabout modifier was likely removed so it could be reworked, given how halting
Oh yeah, it's getting reworked. I can
received major changes in the Floor 2 update. However, seeing as how the developers likely had time to rework the modifier, I wouldn't be surprised if it came back in the next update as well. Moving on, I now want to discuss some new badges which may come in this update. Essentially, when modifiers were first added to the hotel, 2 new badges were added which could be obtained by completing the game with a certain amount of modifiers activated. One of these badges is the infamously difficult Hotel Hell badge. So, seeing how more modifiers are coming that are centered around the mines, it is possible that a Hotel Hell-like badge will be implemented into the next update. Only this time it will be for completing the mines rather than the hotel with certain modifiers activated. This will definitely be a difficult challenge, so I'm excited to see it come to the game. Lastly, I want to discuss a possible release date for the update. Now, given how the developers are
I can't wait, guys. This update's gonna be fire, and it's literally gonna come. Yeah, I can tell you. Yeah, it's never gonna tell you. When it's really releasing is okay, you'll see it in 3, 2, 1.
revealing so many features of the update, this can imply that it is near completion. In fact, it seems to be really close to completion given how the developers even showed us an image of the modifiers in action. So, seeing how Doors is still in its Halloween event, and how that event is ending on November 15th.
I told you. And also, today is literally November 14th. So, one more day.
Its earliest, it's possible that once the Halloween event concludes, the game would automatically have this modifiers update. This means that the earliest possible release date for the update is November 15th, so next week as of recording this video. This is a little wishful thinking though, but it is still possible. Anyways, that was all of the news I wanted to cover in this video. I'm super excited for this update, and I can't wait to play around with all of it.
Okay, let's go to the game now. Okay, we're here, and here we are. This is it, guys. And I don't know why that guy is there. Possible subforge, garden, warehouse, admin panel leak. Yeah, we already seen this in that video. Enable cheat spawn entities and tools mess with stats. Troll your friends. And this is the modifiers. Panel, red sunlight, background entities, and hotel vehicles spawn anywhere. Dread spawn a little faster, less time without breathing in water or garden. More gas. This one's a maybe. More gas room, maybe. Gas in a hotel, maybe. Egg and glue nuts in hotel, maybe. Less inventory space, maybe. Backdoor timer, no. Normally, and then, or whatever it says, and no. And one more thing. If you subscribe, I will launch this fireworks so you'll never ever see this annoying creature. Yeah. You probably don't want to see this guy ever again. So I'll give you 10 seconds to subscribe. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you for subscribing! See you in the future, guys. Bye!